for it to pop up. How's it going, all my gnarly ones? Welcome to a little bit of North American eRacing League action tonight at Texas. It is the final Texas race of the week. First, we saw the truck race on Tuesday, won by Marksman. Then we saw the Xfinity race last night, won by Ronnie Mack. And tonight we have our Cup Series in action. We've got a smaller field tonight, 13 of the best preset racers on the PlayStation platform, ready to duke it out at the Texas Motor Speedway, mile and a half in Fort Worth. So these guys are just going into qualifying right now, figuring out their starting positions. So I'll go ahead and introduce with me in the booth tonight. I've got Mr. Williams. Williams, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Got to enjoy Duel 1. Looks like rain
yes.
ruined the real-life Duel 2, so hopefully they'll be getting started right when we get done with this race, but I'm doing well, man.
Yeah,
doing
that
well.
rain delay is not a bad thing. We thought we were going to miss Duel 2 with our broadcast tonight, but it looks as if it might just hold off and we'll be able to watch it. So I'm kind of excited for that. But in the meantime, join us for a little bit of Cup Series action at Texas. These guys got 167 laps ahead of them to figure out who's going to be the third winner of this season. It is race number 3. And Texas comes with some challenges, as we've seen the last 2 nights, especially turn 4. Williams, you and myself, we've been on the wrong side of turn 4 before. So what's the trick for these guys to get through it tonight?
It really depends on what kind of car you're in, Gator, and I wouldn't say that I was on the wrong side of turn 4 by following you in season 1 the whole race. I watched you wreck it about 15 to 20 times.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I would deny it as well. Anyways, I think, when I ran the truck race on Tuesday, to me, I just hug that apron as long as you can on exit a corner. Kind of like you're running to Martinsville. Try to hug that curb, which is not a curb, but the apron as long as you can to stay below the Texas bite. These higher horsepower vehicles is kind of hard, man, because you really got to arc off of that corner. So you just got to pretty much keep your wheels straight. If you're on a wheel controller, I have no idea what they do. Props to you controller guys. But wheels, man, you just got to keep that thing straight and kind of let the car just steer through that Texas bite by itself.
Yeah, that Texas bite, it's not so bad on fresh tires. For one, these guys get 8 to 10 laps on their tires. Running that outside lane coming out of turn 4 is just cause for disaster. So we'll see how these guys navigate it tonight. Like I said, it's a smaller field, but it's a stacked field nonetheless. We've got Captain Killam, our Daytona 500 winner. We've got our Atlanta winner, Big Jim, in the field. Jag Boy's missing tonight. Max Boost missing tonight, among a couple of others. Tommy D, he's in Daytona for the duels tonight. So,
Jaggy is also in Daytona for the duels tonight. It's just not working. So shout out to Tommy.
Well, yeah, Tommy D is working for the duels tonight. Jaggy is watching from the stands, watching Tommy work. So we're missing a couple of those guys tonight, but still a good field. Williams, out of everybody here, who you got?
I'm going to go kill him. Pick Killam 500. That's not even a bias pick. I really do think Killam's going to get it done tonight. To be honest, though, I think this race is going to be kind of wide open. Once these guys got to get spread out. Once they restart a start and they're too wide, you're at the mercy of the guy next to you. Either you're on the bottom or the outside. Them guys get that Texas bite and they could really throw this whole field through a loop.
Yeah, you picked a previous winner this season, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go ahead and say Big Jim just because of how impressive he was Monday night at Atlanta. Really just drove the heck out of that number 3 car and ran down some guys, passed all 4 of them, and made his way to victory lane. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on that 3 car tonight because I think he'll be a challenger. But
good to see the 3 car competitive again, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Haven't seen the 3 car win a race since season 1. So really nice to see that thing back up front. However, if I was to pick someone who hasn't won a race, I don't know. Plum says he's got a fast hot rod for tonight. Williams, you got any inside info on that?
Maybe. I mean, he seemed confident. I know he's kind of upset about how Monday played out at Atlanta.
Yeah.
You'd think he had a good race car. He kept getting screwed over. So I think he really put the focus in to try to get his track position early and try to keep his track position and, really stay up there with those guys. Because that's really what it takes these mile and a half. So like Monday in the truck race, or Tuesday in the truck race, you Gator is so hard to pass, man. It's so hard to
Yeah.
pass these mile and a half,
Same with
especially
the
with that
Xfinity
Texas
cars.
bite. Yeah,
Super
it's just
hard to
tough to.
pass.
So track position's king, and
Hmm.
I got lucky to finish fifth because I had to pit late in stage 3 on Tuesday, and I was able to get back up there luckily. So you got to keep your track position all night
Right.
long, and just try to stay ahead of the game.
Now this track does have two different ends of the racetrack. Turns 1 and 2 are completely different than 3 and 4. Are these guys going to focus their setup adjustments to one corner or the other, or is that even a factor?
I think they were. I think you really got to. To me, yeah. When I set up my truck on Tuesday, I set it up for the bite. I think you got to work towards
Hmm.
around the bite. Turn 1 and 2 is kind of manageable. It's a technical corner. Just back your
Yep.
corner up in there. Use your arc, your throttle points. Try to
Hmm.
get through there as best you can. But really, 3 and 4, you're kind of wide open until you get to the bite. Then you have to navigate around that bite. If you get to a certain point in the corner and you realize you're going to drive up around it, you got to kind of lift and get the car to
Yep.
turn a little bit left to go underneath of it, or just push up over top of it. So I do think it's in one spot of the racetrack. I'm not going to get
Hmm.
too much information into that, but I do think there is a spot that you have to drive around to avoid the Texas bite.
Yeah, that is going to be the focal point of this race. I think is going to be turn 4. But pole sitter again in R. Lewis. He is on a roll in qualifying to start out this Cup Series season.
I guess you made him so mad, Jen Chat, he went out there and put it on the pole.
He hadn't had a pole in 3 seasons in the NARL, and he was kind of upset about missing out on the clash yet again this season. And he has come out the gates just qualifying on fire. So he will lead the field to green here tonight. I think he's been on the front row every single race this season.
Yeah, because he started second at Daytona, correct?
Yeah. So I don't see the outside of the front row on Jim's stream, but third will be Sharp and fourth is Nick. So RKR picking right back up where they left off at Atlanta. Oh, second is Crunch. So 2, 3, and 4 for RKR.
Ooh, RKR really come in with that. Wonder if that was a strategy moving into the race tonight.
Could have been. As I'm going to bug Ballstick for some invites. Because I don't have any yet. There we go. Alright, so Lewis will lead the field to green, and if I do remember right, he had a pretty good car here last season at Texas.
He did.
As he didn't win the race, but he was up front for a lot of it. Jaw ended up winning that race on a late restart. So I think Lewis will have a good race tonight.
The end of Charles' not career. Draven had a good car last year.
As I am now getting flooded with invites. Maybe I shouldn't have asked.
Thank God, because I only got one on Monday and I barely got back in.
Lights Out's got a question here in the chat. Over under 2.5 cautions.
I'm going to go under.
I am also going to go under. Might have a caution early. Might have a caution maybe a little bit later in stage 3.
I say we have 0. No cautions by cause tonight.
Okay. Bold prediction by Mr. Williams up in the booth tonight.
Well, Ballstick is not running the lobby tonight, so I'll go with 1 by cause. Because it seems like whenever Ballstick runs these lobbies, cautions just don't exist.
That is true. That is very true. Ballstick is immune to having caution lobbies. As, we're still waiting to load in here. These guys are still paused as Kevin gets the race lobby set up. Tail of the field tonight is going to be Ballstick, starting in 13th. He's got his F76 teammate right in front of him, Allen, in 12th.
Ooh, tough start for Allen. I think Allen was a little bit confident coming into this race.
Allen has been the most impressive rookie so far.
Kevbro mentioned something in the Cup chat earlier today that he is not too thrilled about tonight.
Yeah, these Cup cars are a doozy for sure. But yeah, Allen's been the most impressive rookie so far. Got a couple of top 5s to start the season. Runner-up, or not top 5, top 8s. Runner-up at Daytona. And then got a couple of stage finishes at Atlanta and finished 7th overall. So he's looking to get back up towards the front of the field tonight, but he's got a lot of work to do ahead of him.
I agree with that.
We
Yeah,
can go ahead and join here real quick. So let me go blue screen. I'll stop you there. Pick up that comment in just a second. All right, go for it.
I forgot what we're talking about. Oh, rookie. Yeah, I would say, it's definitely Allen. Kemper really flexed some muscle at Atlanta. I mean, yeah, at Atlanta on Monday. He did great. I think he led, probably a good third of the race, maybe a quarter of the race. I was impressed with him. So a lot of rookies, though. I mean, you got a quarter of the field's rookies.
Yep. Tonight's race brought to you by this Fanatec wheel, pedal, and shifter setup on my screen. Valentine's Day is coming up. Ladies, if you're watching, your guy might want one of those. Check them out. I'm just now loading into the race. These guys have just taken the green flag going off into corner number 1 for the very first time tonight. Lewis is going to take point with Crunch falling in behind in second.
You see them guys fight from the bottom. This is definitely a one-groove racetrack, Gator. That's what the story was both in Xfinity and Truck. Got to get to the bottom when them restarts.
You can make the outside work in turns 1 and 2. It's difficult, but it can be done. Turns 3 and 4, you might as well just give up position at that point because it's not going to work there.
Which is the reason why I try to get to the bottom M1 and 2 is because I'm not trying to get them guys on the bottom a run down the back straightaway. I want to go ahead and get down there and get my position set heading into turn 3.
Yep. RKR has already taken the top 2 spots. Here's Nick, looks for third. Oh, because some contact between him and Lewis. Might be big lag from Nick's part.
He's around. It's going to be one car. No caution.
That might have been some big lag there. That was really weird to see. It did cost Lewis some spots, but he still slots in about 7th. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep. So as long as he doesn't have damage, he'll be okay. Long race ahead of these guys.
Not as long as Monday, but yeah, this is still going to be a long one. These 500 milers on these mile and a halves, 250 is still the same thing.
It's actually technically laps, or there's more laps tonight than there were at Atlanta. So. And
tire fall off actually falls off more in Texas than Atlanta.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Isn't it?
Anyways, we've got Crunch still in the lead, followed by Sharp, his teammate, and You Already Heard in the pedigree number 18 this week, slotting into 3rd place right now, just kind of riding. There are 52 laps here in stage number 1. These guys will have to make a pit stop. Trying to see if Jim will swap over to his car status to see if they have to make 2 or if they can stretch it to 1. They will have to at least make 1.
Killam has nothing up.
We've got a 7-car breakaway. These guys will have to make 1. Jim's still got 26 laps of fuel. So save your tires, 1 pit stop here in stage 1. You Already Heard with the lower entry into turn 1. Sharp angled it down a little bit more.
Yeah, I think one thing I noticed when I was driving a truck race on Tuesday, when I was trying to tell Swamp is, to me, the aerotight's a really big thing in this game. I think if you can enter about a car length off these guys and suck up to them as the corner goes on, that kind of avoids that aerotight as you get through the center of the corner.
As Crunch tries to arc it in, but Sharp was already there. He's going to clip the apron.
Let's go check the whole bottom lineup.
That does check up the whole line. Sharp's going to lose that 2nd spot because of it, because here comes Joe on the inside with Big Jim right behind him. Ghost is going to try to follow Sharp through on the outside, though.
Yeah, it's going to work. Watch this Texas bite. This is tired.
Oh, Sharp in the wall.
Yep. That's that Texas bite right there. He didn't want it to snap loose, so he just let the wheel go. That's what got him up into the fence there.
Yep.
We've killed him up to 4th.
Yep, Captain Gillum has come through for 4th place. Here's the Ghost underneath Sharp for 5th. Sharp 6th. Lewis is 7th. We've got a 7-car breakaway for the lead.
Looking back at this second pack, they don't have the numbers, but if they can stay organized and let these this first group start racing well, they might be able to catch up to them.
Got Plum, Allen, TK270, Kelvin right here. 3 cars in the second group. Behind them is going to be Ballstick and Kebro right here at the very tail end of this field. Nick is about half a lap behind with his damage.
Also thrilled to see Kevin not lagging. I know he's happy, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it's a big weight lifted off of his shoulders. He's pretty relieved over that. As Crunch is now getting shifted up to the outside lane, is able to hold on though for just a second, but I think Joe's going to have the momentum here. He's going to look inside of the 24 this time around. Joe to the front.
He kind of pulls a slide job-esque type move off there. And Jimmy can get a run up underneath that. Killen and Jimmy, I'm pretty sure, are the same party as they were last week.
Jim going to let Crunch get back in, it looks like. It's kind of a draft game right now. These guys are single file here, just waiting for somebody to make a mistake, I believe. That's what you're going to see a majority of the night. The fastest lane around this track is the very bottom.
That's the only way around. Like you said, you might be able to hang on the outside for half a lap, maybe a lap, if you can figure out turn 3 and 4, but other than that, you're screwed. Side by side for the lead here.
Crunch washes up just a little bit. Joe holds it nicely there, coming off a turn 4 on the outside on the tires that have been worn down just a little bit. Good job on that. But the way to make a move on the outside lane is to pinch that bottom car right against the apron where he has to let off.
Oh, Crunch got slowed in front of him on purpose there, but looked like he got a little loose. It's really bunching them guys up. Killen's probably getting impatient there right in the 4th position.
Yeah, we're getting bunched up here for the lead. Joe again flirting with that Texas bite on the outside lane. Jim coming through for the lead, it looks like. Nope, Crunch really drove it off into turn number 1 and made it stick.
And as I mentioned earlier, Gander, with those guys up in the first pack battle, and you're seeing Plum and Allen, Lewis, and I believe Kevin really starting to run that first pack down.
Crunch back to the lead here as Joe and Jim fight for second place. I'm impressed to see how well Joe is holding it on the outside of turn 4.
Ooh, he kind of hit the wiggles on the front straightaway there.
Yep. Got really close with Captain Killen.
Ooh, this is going to be interesting here. He's able to clear Killen. Jim into the lead.
Really hard to keep that momentum from the inside lane off of turn number 2 with the car to the outside. But Jim manages to pull it off. He's going to take the lead solely for the first time tonight. The 3 car back to the front of the field. Right where he left off at Atlanta. Battle for second now. Joe's going to look under Crunch. It's nice seeing Crunch run at the front of this field again after.
Joe door checks him. Go figure.
It's nice. It is nice watching Crunch drive at the front of the field again after such a dismal season last season.
Crunch did have a rough year last year. Maybe the number switch, different scenery.
But he's been up front almost every race this season so far, all 2 of them. And so far here in the 3rd race at Texas, he's looking pretty good. As Ghost caught the wall going into 1 towards the back of this pack, allows Sharp to take 5th place.
I'll be honest, I was expecting a little bit more out of Ghost coming out of the gates here. Daytona, Atlanta's a really good track for him. Texas, he's obviously hanging here in the top 5. Let's see if he can, get this thing turned around here. This race moving forward. Ooh, Joe got a little bit loose there off the bottom.
Yeah, Ghost was a 2-time Xfinity winner at Atlanta and just really had a poor effort last week in the Cup Series, in his Cup Series debut at that track, and just nothing went his way, nothing fell right, and ended up with a pretty poor finish. So he's looking to rebound tonight at Texas as Sharp gets loose off of turn 2.
I'm the one to attest, Gator. There is nothing like the NARL Cup Series. I'll tell you what, man. You think you got it figured out, and you get up there and you get your butt kicked real quick.
He's captured fast. But then again, I kind of found that out last night in the Xfinity Series. Those guys are stacked too. I was towards the back of the field most of the night last night and used some pit strategy to get them come home with a 6th place finish. So it's going to be a challenge in all 3 series really this season.
Yeah, definitely the most competitive league, I believe, by far.
Depth across all 3 series. talent across all 3 series.
4-car breakaway, so, I mean, it's kind of a difficult spot here. You got Sharp behind Ghost. You know, I mean, do you kind of fall back and try to pick up those other 4 cars? Not really fall back like a plate track fall back, but kind of buy your time. You keep riding it out here.
I don't think picking up those other cars is really going to help all that much.
Ooh, probably lose off of 2. I agree with you.
Right now, if I'm in that top 4, I'm just going to kind of cruise, ride in line, try to get a gap over everybody else, and then fight it amongst you 4 for the stage win after pit stops. Plum hits the wall going into 1. Art's just a little bit too wide. Driving the votefordbacon.com for TJR tonight. Red and blue.
Pretty nice game.
Yeah, I do like it. And I do like bacon.
Who doesn't like bacon? It's un-American.
K-Bart doesn't like bacon.
And to further my point,
K-Bart does not like bacon, and I don't understand why. It's like meat candy.
It absolutely is.
I could eat 2 pounds of bacon just as a snack.
Oh yeah, it's chicken bacon ranch at Subway, bacon on my salads.
Bacon bits.
Give me all the bacon. We'll take all the bacon.
Use some bacon bits and some seasoning on my French fries.
Yes. Oh, dude, bacon cheddar fries at any restaurant is fantastic.
As right now I'm on the roof cam of Captain Killam. Joe is out front. Jim right here in front. Crunch, I believe, is to the outside. I just saw his nose there. Nope, he is now falling back behind Killam here.
Knowing Killam, he's just riding here. You know, Killam, he likes to get lined up in that draft and kind of just cruise for a little bit.
Joe's a 3-time Final Four driver. Captain Killam is a 3-time Final Four driver. Big Jim has been there once, and Crunch is the Season 1 champion, so a good mix of veterans here and experience in the top 4 tonight.
Looks like Joe got a little loose off 2 there.
Just a wee bit. Looking at Jim's stream right now, he's really burning off that right rear. He must have went with a looser preset.
Right there, Killam. I don't know if you saw that on the stream. Looks like Killam started to experience a little bit of Texas bite, was able to let the car float up the racetrack. That's what I was talking about pre-race. If you let it straighten up that wheel, just let the car kind of steer itself through that bite and then be able to jerk the wheel. It takes timing and effort, you know what I'm saying, to really master that bite.
These guys are right about on their pit window. We are almost to halfway in stage number 1. Here's where some strategy could come into play. As we see Nick, his wounded car, coming down pit lane to get out of the way of the leaders and to make his first pit stop of the night.
Unfortunate there for Nick.
And that's still early. Nobody else is a lap down. I think he'll be all right. Sitting where he's at. So, which of these guys is going to come down pit lane first? We're going to find out. We got a Toyota leading a Chevy and a Ford here in the top 3. So all 3 makes, 3 different teams here.
Well, it ain't going to be Killam and Joe because I've raced with them for years, and neither one of those guys are the first ones to come down pit road. Both of those guys will probably push it as far as they can.
Just realized that the top 4 in this race are all from the 4 different teams here in the NARL. So all of them represented here.
Love to see it.
Elite, F76, TJR, and RKR in that order right now. And in 5th is Ghost, who's an independent. So I guess you can call that the top 5.
See, I wonder if Killam's starting to lose the balance here just a skosh. Looks like he's lost a car links on the back bumper of Big Jim. Don't know if that's supposed to by design.
Nobody signaled down the back straightaway this time around, so I think they're all going to stay out. As Jim nicks the apron, going to allow Killam to look underneath here for 2nd place. Killam gets loose there, he caught the bite, takes out Crunch! Oh no!
I don't think it's going to be a caution either. Crunch is kind of 5 man out. Double zeros on pit road as we begin to see pit stops here. Unfortunate. Crunch there,
Oh,
man.
that absolutely ruined Crunch's first stage right there. Killam caught the bite, just couldn't save his car. Jim's coming to pit lane this time by, though. Here comes the 3 car. First of our leaders to pit. The 00 LD Allen on pit lane, as you mentioned.
Big break for Joe there. I think Joe, now you see that lead he's got, man, that's going to be pretty hard for these guys to make up on. Once the next mistake.
Pit lane with heavy front end damage.
Looks like Killam's coming this time. He's taking
Sharp's
down the
in
back
pit
straightaway.
lane. Here comes the leader. You already heard is coming to pit lane, as well as Captain Killam. Killam loses it in the pits again. Oh, I think he did that once in Atlanta.
He did.
Ah, did a quick 360 there coming to the pits, but he had to have got some damage he's got to repair. We failed to mention how tricky it is to get on pit lane on some of these tracks. Atlanta, Texas are a couple of them. Not easy to do. Saw a mistake there. Jim coming out. Right in front of Nick, so Nick's going to be a lap down after fixing his damage and cycles through.
I actually think this might play into Jim's hands pretty well. I know I called out Joe earlier, but he's got about a lap and a half fresher tires.
Jim is actually coming up on Joe right now, down the back straightaway. Joe was able to get on and off pit road really well, but here's Jim right here, right behind him, probably 2 to 3 tenths separate the two. These are going to be your leaders after the pit stops. Killam had to repair some damage. He's falling back now. So 2 of the top 4 leaders having problems there right around the pit stops.
Unfortunate to see. That's especially unfortunate for Crunch. You know, getting caught in that Texas bite, so frustrating.
Yep.
Especially when you get, caught up by somebody else. The guys can't really help it, man. It's just one of the flaws. I don't want to say flaws. It actually makes the game interesting, especially this racetrack. But being next to somebody when you get taken out by it's not any fun at all.
Yeah, Crunch right now is right in front of your leaders, trying to hang on to the tail end of the lead lap. Does not want to go a lap down, especially with his RKR teammate being a lap down already.
Exactly what I was going to say. If he does go a lap down, that makes the race between the 24 and 48 pretty interesting.
Nick's right behind the 2 leaders. LD Allen right now has moved up to 3rd after that cycle has stopped.
Yeah, he was the first one to come down pit road, Gator, when all that mess started popping off there after turn 4, so maybe he's exercising that short pit.
Yeah, so Allen's going to be in 3rd. Sharp is in 4th. 5th right now is the Ghost. 6th is NR Lewis, right behind the Ghost there. 7th, I believe that is Kev Bro. Let me keep on cycling back here. 8th, TK270, Kelvin. 9th, Plum. 10th, Ballstick. I believe is the running order at the moment.
Good guess, because I have no freaking idea.
I'm just kind of cycling through the field right now.
Shout out 704.
As Jim is right on the back bumper of Joe. What if he's trying to ride or force the driver of the 18 into a mistake?
I don't see Jim riding for too much longer.
Joe's got a lap fresher tires. Don't know how much of a impact that's going to make, just 1 lap, but a little fresher than Jim's.
So awkward watching these 2 guys in 2 different number cars.
Joe was in the Kurt Busch car for so long, the 41 and the 1. Moved over to the 18. Jim, he's known for being in that 11 car, big Denny Hamlin fan. Seeing him in the 3 for this season is, takes a little adjusting a bit to get used to. Right on board looking ahead in that number 18 Toyota. Crunch is holding his own out there in front of these guys, though. may be okay.
Yeah, even if he does go a lap down here, he should be able to hold the free pass.
These guys are going to have 15 laps remaining at the line, as Nick has kind of fallen off the 2 leaders here. So Crunch is in a pretty good spot. If he does go a lap down, he'll still get the free pass. Jim runs wide. Searching around. Battle between Plum and TK. Back here. Kev Bro in the mix. Captain Killam. I2 ball stick for you and a great looking car. Love that KCMG paint scheme. Beautiful
Indeed.
car.
It is a beautiful paint scheme.
Oh, what a beautiful car. Cycling through the field here. Allen and Ghost. Yep. Allen and Ghost are battling for third.
It's good to see Ghost here being competitive.
Ghost was the last car to pit, so he's got fresher tires than everyone. So he makes his way around Allen pretty easily there. Don't know if he's going to have the time to run down the 2 leaders, but a 3rd place in this stage, I think after how his season has started off, would be considered a win. Jim with a great run off of turn 2, elects not to do anything with it just yet. Tucks right up behind the 18. Right now you're running in order, as you already heard, Big Jim, the Ghost, LD Allen, and Sharp in your top 5. There's a 3-second gap between 2nd and 3rd place. As we were watching 2 of the more experienced drivers in the NARL duke it out for the Stage 1 victory here. You Already Heard and Big Jim. There'll be 10 to go next time around.
Such a long race, man. These guys are really breaking it down here in these stages.
Yeah. I think it's going to be about 50 laps per segment, per stage. 167 lap race. You got 52 in stage 1, probably about 50, 49 in stage 2, maybe about 60 in stage 3. Will Jim be able to do anything with Hurd? Is he sizing him up? Just kind of watching. Is he going to make a move? And when will he make that move? As they are inching ever closer to some lap traffic here, Lieutenant Crunch, who was involved in the accident with Captain Killam out of turn 4, right before pit stops. Running in the top 4 when that happened. Now just fighting to stay on the lead lap.
Jim backing up turn 1, big time. I think he's trying to learn something there. Maybe get sized him up there.
He had a big run. He's going to take it this time.
I seen that coming. He's going to get it.
He did the same thing last time around, but he didn't make the move. So he tried it again this time and has gotten to the inside of You Already Heard as we fight for the lead here. So Jim learning a little bit something. Super hard to pass. Joe does pinch him down right on the line. Keeps Jim from carrying that momentum into the corner.
What a good job there by Joe holding him off.
So Joe maintains the top spot. Did exactly what I said you needed to do to make that high lane work, and that is to pinch that low car down. Good job between those two. Jim let off just enough where he didn't wash up. Clean racing between the two
Try
leaders.
to do the same thing here. I think for Joe, the best thing you can do is actually do the opposite of what you think you need to do. Carry a little bit less speed through the center of that corner, exit a little bit lower. That way you're prepared to throw that block. And if there's one thing I know to do is throw blocks. So kind of you slow the center of your corner up, slow your exit speed down. That way if that guy tries to chop you, or not chop you, but get below you down the back straightaway, you're able to throw that block cleanly to where he squares up your bumper and gives you a shove.
Joe with a little bit more of an arc into the corner this time around. And is going to be able to hold it just a little bit better off the corner exit. Jim's not going to be able to make a move down the back straightaway. Kind of a cat and mouse game right now between the top two.
Yeah, both of these guys are definitely learning, man. They're building that notebook for if this was the end of the race. Both these guys are smart racers, high IQs. Wow, Jimmy backed it up big time there. Joe got a little bit of the apron.
Joe washes up out of turn 2. Kind of defends a little bit down the inside on the back straightaway, but Jim, nothing there yet. He wasn't close enough to capitalize on that.
Ooh, Jimmy got a little bit of the bite there. Just a little tight off the floor.
They're going to be 3 to go next time around. And I don't think Crunch is going to want to pull over for these guys. He's trying to stay on that lead lap, protect himself and his teammate if he does stay on the lead lap. But we got the 2 leaders right here behind him fighting for a stage win. Who's going to give? Is anybody going to give?
I don't think anybody gives shit. It's like you said, Crunch is trying to stay on the lead lap. Ooh, Joe's going to go super defensive here.
Give Jim the high lane.
Watch the crossover here, Gander. Not enough momentum here.
Joe pretty low off corner number 2 there. Here comes Jim. He's going to take a peek. Joe pinches him down. Yep. That's what you got to do.
You know, how many times do you let Joe pull that off on you if you're Jimmy?
Expert driving by You Already Heard right here.
Crunch got in the fence pretty good there. He's going to be a factor. He's going to get out of the way. That puts Nick out of the lucky dog spot, put Crunch into the lucky dog spot.
Will Jim be able to make a move? Joe runs him to the apron.
Right here, he's going to pinch him again. You got to put the bumper to him if you're going to move it. You got to move him up the hill.
Great racing between these two. One to go here in the first stage.
The only way Jimmy's going to be able to make this move, he's got to put a bumper to You Already Heard in turn 3. Joe's going to continue to pinch him down there in 3. Oh, I think
Jim caught the wall, I do believe.
That's going to be enough for Joe to win the stage.
Unless Jim gets a great run off of 4. He's closing in. He's going to get there, but I think Joe's going to hold him off just barely. Joe is going to take stage 1.
Good race there. Good race between them guys. Good job.
Jim second. The Ghost gets 3rd. Sharp going to take 4th, and Allen is going to round out your top 5 here in stage number 1. Excellent racing between the top 2 to finish this thing out.
Great racing there. I think learned a lot there. Those 2 guys racing each other. Great stage by Ghost, man. Way to come home P3. Getting some quality stage points there. Great race.
Just lost the lead lap there with a couple laps to go. He's going to get the free pass, but that really hurts his teammate Nick in the process. As these guys are making a pit stop tonight. Their first little break here under caution. We went caution free in stage number 1. Williams, you're on track for that big goose egg in the caution column.
I told you. It's going to be hard, man. I don't see, whenever you see a lower number of cars in the field, it's going to be hard to wad them all up. So that's why. Plus, these Cup guys are Cup guys, right? That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Sometimes a smaller amount equals better racing. Line them up here for stage number 2. Looks like the Ghost was able to get a spot in the pits, but Jim's going to be able to get that back rather quickly here with the low line on the restart. On board with NR Lewis kind of watching these guys ahead of him. 2 wide. Joe sneaking away. battling here to begin stage number 2. Lewis gets under Plum, takes a spot.
Jim versus Joe show.
That it is, but Sharp is right there trying to make his presence felt for the first time tonight. As is LD Allen. The Ghost drops back to 5th from restarting 2nd. You see all these guys snaking off of turn 4, getting really loose. TK270 Kelvin, that lag issue, he's feeling pretty confident about it. He's running up towards the top 5 now.
Kevin loves to see it. But he's got to figure it out.
He was so frustrated at Daytona. Couldn't get anything going.
He was about to quit on his eRacing career.
Absolutely, and then found out it looked like he might have had some antenna problems. And now, here he is in the top 5. No lag tonight. Love to see it right on the back bumper of the Ghost. Kept Bro up to 6th place, highest he's been tonight. Got Steve in the chat, says, let's go Big Joe. All right. Steve must be a little bit intoxicated.
Big Joe.
Big Joe.
Is Steve intoxicated or is he Steve?
Maybe a mixture of both.
Hopefully see you at Phoenix, Steve. Missed you this week.
Williams wants to give you a fender at Phoenix to make up for lost time.
He was the only truck we didn't have on Tuesday. Bummer.
That's facts.
Ooh, Kemper looks like he got a little bit of the bite there.
Jim with a great run off of turn 4. He's going to look to the high side.
Oh, it's so sketchy, man. That was one thing on Tuesday when I got a big run on the other guy in front of me. If there was a bunch of cars lining behind me, I just bite the bullet, lift, try to stay on the bottom group. And now you see Sharp working the bottom up here.
He opened up the door there for Sharp to make a move here for 2nd place. Sharp running the black and pink Hooters car tonight.
I don't know how these guys don't run that orange and black Hooters car every single race. That paint scheme would be
not a bad one.
Repertoire. Here we are. That pink one is nice.
Looks like Nick is on pit lane. I don't know if he's lagged out. Looks like Nick might have blown an engine here.
I'll back out, see if it's this old 704 glitch.
I'm on Jim's stream right now, and there's a car sitting on pit lane.
Oof.
So sometimes with Nick, it is a 704 glitch. But I do think it might be the end of the night for Nick this time around. So a tough break for Nick there. He was running up towards the front of the field for some lag in stage 1, ruined that. And now has blown an engine to end his night. But he's got some RKR teammates making up for it. Sharp right now in 2nd place. Kevin has moved up to 4th.
Well, Kevin, man, keep an eye on Kevin, man. Looks like he's got a good race car here early.
Kevin trying to find his old form. Like Crunch, Kevin had a very, very bad year last year. And started off this season rough with his internet problems, but right now, he's got that thing fixed and he's feeling rejuvenated here, running up into the top 5.
Sharp. 3-car breakaway. Sharp, man. Might have something for him here. Also keep all the fuel in that thing. He might be a force to be reckoned with.
I mentioned that in the race announcements, and I got chewed out for it. But yeah, Sharp just had about a quarter lap too small of a fuel tank last week. But I don't think he's going to have any problems here in this stage.
They did just confirm in Gen Chat that he did lag out, so he blew an engine.
Sharp right on the back bumper, you already heard. Sharp in the midst of a long winless drought, would love to break that. Didn't pick up a win in season 3. He is a one-time Cup Series winner, though. Looking to get back there. Making a move on Joe right now, though.
Here comes Kevin. Look at Kevin fighting for 3rd. With a little bit of help from the Ghost.
Oh, close quarters race between Joe and Hurd. Or Sharp and Hurd, sorry. And here comes Kevin, yeah. Look at that. Feel good story there for Kevin.
Oh, yeah. He wins this thing. We're partying.
The NARL is partying hard tonight if Kevin pulls this thing off. Look at him giving a push to his teammate Sharp. They're off into 3. Sharp's going to wash up just a bit with all that momentum he had from that push. Oh, Joe gets loose.
Joe does get loose. Jimmy and Joe here going backwards. Good RKR, top 2 now with an affiliate in 3rd. Yet to be confirmed, but
it's one of the worst kept secrets.
Almost like swamping the TJR.
Yeah, that was one of the worst kept secrets ever. Crunch has fought his way back up here to about 7th place. I tell you what, these RKR boys have come to play this season. They ran great at Atlanta last week, and right now they are showing us some stuff here at Texas.
I definitely think they're putting the time in. You know, I think the credit is Sharp. I want to say Sharp. He pulled that top line and done it pretty well. I think
Kevin for the lead.
Here he comes.
Look at Kevin taking the lead here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway.
If you ever heard Dale Jr. take the lead in a NASCAR race, that's what NARL sounds like when Kevin takes the lead in a NARL race.
That engine needs to be checked after this race. That thing's got to go through inspection because it is flying right now. Got a battle for second between the besties, BFFs, Sharp and Ghost. Not giving each other much room. It's like Chase Elliott and Ryan and Blaney in the clash. Ooh, Allen gets loose off of 4. You know, I've noticed just right at the very tail end of this group are the couple of TJR drivers in this race. Killam and Plum right here, just kind of watching and riding.
Buying their time, waiting to the pit stop.
Joe looks under Sharp.
Hopefully Killam gets his pit road entry issues figured out.
Oh, Sharp gets loose. Collects Killam.
That's not going to be a caution, I don't think. Nope.
Wow. It must be something with these cup lobbies, because if that was the Xfinity cars, that would have been a caution for sure. Joe gets loose off of turn 2, hits the wall hard. Sharp got loose off of turn 4, hit Joe, bounced into the outside wall, collected Plum and Killam right there at the back end of the field. Joe then plows the wall coming off of turn 2. These cars are just driving wickedly at the moment. That's going to take Sharp out of contention for stage 2. Plum's still in it. He's got a shot. Killam, though, caught the brunt of that there. He's got a lot of heavy damage there on the number 14. So 2 rough stages for Killam. First one self-inflicted, the second one was not. Got caught up in somebody else's mess. So right now,
the top 5 starting to come back together here, Gator.
Yeah, we've got 5 cars here in the lead breakaway, all Chevrolets.
Ghost is going to go for the lead here on Kevin.
2 RKR, 2 F76, and 1 independent here in the top 5, all Chevys.
Ooh, Ghost slides up in front of Kevin now, sketchy.
This is where I need bros with this infamous. Look at all those fast Chevys down there. Comment at Texas Motor Speedway. That's where it happened. Miss Bros.
Miss Bros as well. I didn't get to race with Bros a lot. I raced with him as Allen's gonna go for the lead here. Got to race with him in their
the Allen with a slide job.
Well, that ain't gonna work. He's gonna slide up the hill. Ghost is gonna take back the lead, and that's gonna allow the train to get underneath of him. No. Why is it run on the outside here?
Yeah, Bros, former Xfinity Series champion in another league. Hasn't been seen in a while. He's got some stuff going on.
I think Allen made a mistake there, not getting to the bottom when he.
Allen hits the wall.
Ghost got him. Oh, Ghost got him good. That's gonna be a 3-car breakaway. Joe's gonna finish off Allen.
Crunch got in the midst of that as well.
That's a caution, Gander.
That called a caution, but the first one didn't.
Oh my God!
How did that cause a caution and the first one didn't?
That is pitiful.
God, this is like real NASCAR. If 704's got one thing accurate, it is the caution system on this game.
All right, can these guys make it from here?
Well, you've got our first caution for cause tonight. That helps out kill him though. That helps him save potentially this stage.
Do cautions breed cautions is the question.
After stage 1 it didn't, so we'll see here as Ghost and Kevin are on the front row, followed by Jim and Joe on the second row.
Ooh, kill him pitted right before the caution. He's one down currently.
Killen will need another caution here then to get back on the lead lap. If not, he'll have to wait for stage end. These guys will be able to make it to the end of the stage without hitting. Allen washes up, pushes Kepler up the track to the very high lane there. Kepler then gets loose and into the wall. Plumb through the grass. Tense moments here in the back half of the field. Lewis in the wall.
Sharp got Lewis, I think. There's Skosh.
Tense moments.
Jimmy back up a second here with Joe behind him. Jim and Joe shows back.
Jim looking at the inside of the Ghost for the lead here at Texas. Joe trying to push him through here. Man, it's just so hard to hold on to these cars on the outside of turn 4.
They're ridiculously hard.
Look at Ballstick up to 4th place.
Aggressive by Ballstick here. Jim trying to get us, give Ghost the least amount of room as he can.
The 8-car Ballstick right now sitting in 4th place. Good run for him right now. He can hold this till the end of the stage.
Beautiful paint scheme.
Love it. Might be the best paint scheme in the field tonight. Even though I am pretty fond of that Acronis scheme that Kevin is running. That's not a bad one either.
I keep wanting to say it. Remember when Newman ran the Acorns scheme?
Yeah. Acorns and Acronis.
Yeah, it reminds me. It keeps mind screwing me.
Oh, you almost said it. That was almost $5 for the swear jar.
I almost did.
I think TJR is going to fill up that swear jar this season. Nobody else.
No, that's a good cause.
Especially if Williams gets a little too many beers and I'm calling the Xfinity race or something. As Jim right now is the leader. Battle for second place for Joe and Ghost.
Crunch trying to fight back to the top 5 here.
Yep, underneath
Ballstick.
Ballstick.
Ballstick's in a tough spot here.
Oh, he's on the outside of 3 wide.
3 wide.
Not good.
Tough. Ooh, and he got the bite. Holds up plumb a little bit.
Held it pretty well, though. About as good as you would accept 3 wide out of turn 4. So Ballstick on the apron, now goes to the back. Good, great save, he didn't loop it.
He got some TV time for his sponsors.
KCMG is proud right now. A lot of these guys have now gotten single file here with Allen, the sole car on the outside lane, trying to make that work. Jim with a big arc into 1. That really opens the door for Hurd.
Yeah, Hurd got a huge push from the Ghost there.
That arc is
Ghost
going to hurt Jim.
outside with Jim. Interesting move there. It's going to open up the bottom for his RKR affiliate. Ooh, he chopped him. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
We got 1 Toyota leading 6 Chevrolets right now.
Ooh, as Jimmy gets up, they're going to be 3 wide. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, no, Sharp.
Oh, man.
They're still 3 wide.
Somehow.
They're all bunched up.
Somehow, some way they got through there.
How did they just survive that? Oh, Crunch gets loose. Hangs on to it. I tell you what, this is some excellent racing here tonight from these Cup guys. These cars are on edge, and they're holding on to it.
They are, especially when they get 2 and 3 wide, Gander.
They're wheeling the heck out of these things. As Allen makes a move below Kevin. Kevin moved down. They were 3 wide again with Lewis in the middle. Still 3 wide. Here comes Killam a lap down. Maybe he'll try to get his lap back the hard way. Back to the front. Fighting for second. Goes trying to get that spot back.
Well, that's going to... Yeah, he got it. I don't think if he got into Jimmy there, but he definitely got Jimmy up the hill. Jimmy's got a hole behind the 24. He's going to get back down here.
Ducks back in behind Crunch. Speaking of Crunch, I'd be remiss to say if I didn't shout out JDCNC at some point during this race, our sponsor for this season. Go check them out on Instagram, Facebook. I think their website might be up and running now. They do custom engraving, sublimation, among other things. A lot of personalized, customized items. Go check them out. Lots of stuff to shop for. JDCNC.
Fantastic work, by the way.
Absolutely. It is top-notch stuff. And I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous you got those beer mugs. Have you gotten those yet in the mail?
I have not got them yet.
Oh, man, I'm so jealous of those.
Seconds. Count the seconds.
I wanted to sip out of a NARL beer mug so bad.
Counting the seconds.
I've actually been waiting to hold off on posting Captain Killam's Daytona 500 win on Facebook until I got the picture of his beer mugs on there to go with it. Kind of been holding off on that. Really want to get those beer mugs on Facebook.
We'll get it back for lead goats. Oh, Jim's going to go underneath. Crunch there. Looks like he thought better of it. Kind of pedaled it and crunched the bottom back.
This whole pack is still together.
Ghost will give Joe a door there. Oh, it's another bumper. Ooh.
These guys have all gotten side by side again. This is looking like duel number 1 that we saw earlier on FS1.
Yeah, a lot of hard racing here. This is where temper's got to watch your temper here.
This is some close quarter racing right here. Everybody's right on top of each other. The whole field.
Ooh, 3 wide. Jim, Crunch, and Joe are 3 wide here. Kevin's going to go to the middle with his teammate.
Oh, this is tight. This is not going to work.
This isn't going to work.
They get back down to 2 wide.
Oh,
Crunch gets loose. There's a wreck. Crunch and Joe hard in the wall. Kev Pro through the grass. That brings out the caution.
And that's going to give Killam the free pass.
Wow. Called it before it happened that was not going to work out.
I mean, you can only do it for so long before you run out of town.
They were flirting with disaster that whole time. Yeah. I'm fixing to go place a Molly Hatchet in honor of this race. That's the song I should have made. That should have been the song of the night.
So a tire fall off, I think you got to come in 4 here.
Yep, absolutely. They ran too many laps to even try to, I think.
In the words of Dale Sr., I'm coming to get 4 and I ain't leaving until I get them.
Absolutely, as Killam will get the free pass. That will put all 12 cars still in the race on the lead lap. Sharp with the lead at the restart here. So we're now at 2 cautions for cause. Still under that 2.5 from lights out.
I lost mine.
You did. It was a pretty good bet, though.
Allen got, yeah. That wasn't bold per se.
We have less than 10 laps to go here in stage number 2. They're coming to 7 at the line. Goes getting under his teammate. Affiliate, I should say. Best friend, Sharp.
Look how Lewis powers his way up into 3rd position. Here comes Lewis. We haven't talked much about him all night.
Pole sitter back up to 3rd. Looking for 2nd.
Goes racing his teammate hard there. Not his teammate, his affiliate hard there.
His affiliate, quote unquote, affiliate. Not earning points for RKR.
Ooh, Allen, man. He's He's better than me. I'd have went 3 wide there.
RKR chat either. Anyways, Sharp still holding the bottom there. He's got one car off through the grass. It looks like Kevbro. As you said before the race, Kevbro was really dreading this track tonight, and it is showing right now. He's looking like me in season 1.
Oh, God. I had a front row seat to it.
Oh, I made your whole race entertaining, didn't I? How I didn't kill you and us both is beyond me, because I went through that grass like 10 laps in a row.
Of course, the season 1 we pretty much held hands the whole season.
Indeed.
Looks like Lewis got caught on the outside there. Sharp,
Yep.
Ghost running away with this thing.
Jim Allen side by side for third, allowing those two to get away. Sharp washes up and into
Allen
the wall.
flagging.
Oh, Jim gets loose, takes out Hurd.
I think Allen lagged a little bit on the outside there, Gator.
No caution.
Here comes Killam. Killam trying to get him a stage point after going a lap down the stage.
And Allen did indeed lag. There was one glitch with Allen that caused Jim to go sideways into Joe.
Oh,
Jim off the pace.
Tough break for Jimmy there.
He's got some work to do for stage 3. Right now we got a 5-car breakaway for 5 positions. 5 points paying positions here in stage 2. Less than 10 to go. About 5 to go, if I do believe. I mean, I'll check Jim's stream this time.
5.
Here.
5. Might have been a 3.
Yeah, they're coming to 2 to go here.
Yep.
2 to go in stage 2. Ghost out front,
Crunch
Allen
Killam.
second. Sharp third. Crunch fourth, Captain Killam fighting his way back up to 5th. 2 to go in stage 2. Will Allen
Got a little bit of airtime back there in 5th. Now what does Allen do here?
be able to make a move? They're coming to the white flag here for stage 2. Allen clipped the apron. That might seal the deal there. Oh, and he gets loose. Double whammy.
Sharp is going to try to get underneath the 00 here.
He's going to get the nose there. He's going to get that spot.
So 9 gives him just a little bit of a door there.
Here comes Crunch making it 3 wide.
Oh, man.
Sharp's not going to block his teammate, is he? No, he's not.
14's going to give it up with a 00 here. 14's
Ghost is going to win this stage.
By a mile. By a country mile.
RKR side by side for second. It's going to be Sharp. Takes second. Crunch third. Killam fourth. Allen 5th.
What a stage. What a race so far.
Yeah, the Ghost is your stage 2 winner here tonight. These guys are putting on a heck of a show. Incredible racing. Oh, there were some fiery moments there in stage 2. They really picked up the intensity. We wait to restart here for stage number 3. Final stage tonight. Ghost, Sharp, Crunch, Killam, all on your front 2 rows. Kebro up to 5th, Allen 6th, Plum 7th, Lewis 8th, Ballstick 9th, Kevin 10th, Jim 11th, Joe rounding out your 12-car field right here.
60 to go, 30. It's going to be close, Gator. 31 laps of fuel. It just clicked to 30, so these guys are going to have to push this fuel as far as they can over the tires.
And tires. Yeah, tires
man.
might be the big thing here.
It's going to be sketchy. We'll see how this works out here.
A caution will for sure make it a one-stop race. But if it stays green the whole way, it's going to be really close.
It's a 00's on the defense in the back.
Single file through the front 5. Plum up to 5th. Highest he's been tonight. Single file all the way back to 6th place, where that's being fought over by Lewis and Killam. Lewis is going to grab that spot for now.
No, Killam, he'll just let him go. Yep, get back in line here. Try to suck up back to these guys. Look at Plum making their first appearance in the top 5.
Yep, single file all throughout the whole field now.
Gander, these guys got to save something, so you got to be careful here. The thing is, the tricky thing is, if you're on a looser preset, you're almost screwed. You really can't. Ooh, somebody's loose there.
That was Kev, bro.
You really can't be too conservative on that right rear, because the more conservative you are, the more you'll burn the right rear up. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how this game works. So these guys, if they're running a looser preset, they got to go, man. They just got to drive this thing as hard as they can.
I've kind of learned, though, if you drive it really hard for a couple laps and burn off that right front, then you can kind of back it off and equalize that right rear with the right front for the rest of that run.
I agree. I've learned the same thing driving the trucks.
So you can push it really hard for a couple of laps and then try to conserve the rest of the way without burning off that right rear tire here at Texas. So we've got a 4-car breakaway here at the front, 5-car pack behind them. The Ghost still out of the front of this race, followed by Sharp. Crunch getting loose off of a 4, and Plum these pipes, the highest he's been tonight, sitting there in 4th place. Kevbro, Lewis, Hurd, the elite boys right there, 5th, 6th, and 7th. 8th is Killam, 9th, Big Jim. And we've got 3 cars towards the back there. That's going to be Allen, TK, and Ballstick there in 10th, 11th, and 12th. Right now I'm on board with Big Jim, looking at the top 8 cars in front of him. Single file line here. Looks like these guys might be trying to save just a little bit.
They got to. They're going to have to. I don't think you can make it. It's going to be close, man. This is going to be insane. If this race goes green, we're going to see, I think, strategy win this race. I don't think the fastest car will win this race.
That is very true. Could Kevin, Allen, Ballstick, they're not out of this by any means.
Yeah, from the guys in the back, if I've already lost the draft, man, I'm taking my sweet time.
I mean, you got nothing to lose at that point.
Exactly my point. I think those guys were sitting in the catbird seat.
Jim has made up a couple of spots with Lewis and Hurd falling back. Ghost still out front.
Interesting Ghost and Plum here.
Yeah, Plum up to second. Plum looking for the lead.
Plum going for the lead here. A little help from LT Crunch.
Look at Plum here making his presence felt in stage 3.
Texas bike there.
They're starting to bunch up though. Ghost defends that spot. Hangs on to the top spot. Plum not able to make his car stick. He's going to try it again, though.
Going for it again. Yeah, he don't. Plum's just saying he's going to send him into dirt racer. That's what we do.
Yeah, Plum's digging. Oh, contact between the two of them. Oh, great save by Plum. And then Lewis hits him. Joe got messed up out of all that.
What a save, though. Plum did a good job saving it there. Just unfortunate. It looks like him and Ghost just kind of met in the middle there.
Wow. What a great save by Plum, though.
Now we're seeing Ghost get a little loose off both ends, playing a little bit of blocking mode here.
Can Plum hang on to that draft? If you can't, now would be a good time to start saving.
How patient are you if you're Crunch behind Ghost? With your RKR teammate behind you.
Right now, probably pretty patient. You're sitting in a great spot.
Especially with an affiliate in front of you. I think you try to draft away from the rest of them guys.
Yep. Sitting in a great spot right now. I think Plum has lost that draft, though. So if I'm Plum, I'm saving at this point. Killam looking for fourth.
Good recovery by Killam, man, after a rough stage 2. Was able to capture
Had a rough stage 1.
Man, to come back and have a chance in this thing is pretty intense.
Yep.
I will say, however, if you cannot make it in one stop, so do you try to just simulate? If you cannot make it in one stop, do you pit early, or do you just go ahead and try to run it as far as you can?
I'd run it as far as I can, take 4, and then just take a splash at the end.
Okay.
I would do for fuel, at least. For fuel, assuming tires aren't going to be as much of an issue as fuel is, depending on how hard you've driven your car. But I would just take just a small splash at the end.
I agree. This looks like 24, past the 43 here.
Crunch has taken the lead here. Good recovery for Crunch. He's been involved in a few things tonight. Sharp up to second. Big Jim all the way back up to 5th.
Indeed, so it's RKR, an affiliate, top 3. TJR, F76M.
And 2 elite boys.
Interesting, man. This is getting interesting here.
Killam taking a look on Ghost.
Yeah, I think Killam's done riding. He made his way up here. He's not going to ride around much longer.
Oh, Crunch gets loose. Sharp washes up.
I think Jim's committed to the 14 as well.
Crunch knows that if he's ahead of everybody, he can't get messed up unless it's by himself. So here he is up to 2nd place. Slides up in front of Sharp. Jumps back down in front of Jim. He's now got 2nd all to himself. Oh, Sharp flirting with the wall.
Gonna keep it out of him. Good job there by Sharp.
Jim to 3rd.
And our Lewis up to 4th.
So you got the Season 1 champion leading this field. Got the Daytona 500 champ here in Season 4 in 2nd. The Atlanta winner last week in 3rd.
Lewis caught the fence there off of 2.
Sharp in 4th. Ghost 5th, Lewis 6th, Kepro 7th. Big gap back to 8th. That 2nd pack, though, is pretty formed up. They might try to run these guys down. They stay in line. Oh, Ghost clips the apron. Crunch washes up.
The apron as well, yep. Gonna check the whole field up here.
Killam with a peek to the high side. Not going to take it.
Might try to arc underneath of him. Nope, Crunch does a good job protecting the bottom.
He slides up again. Still doesn't open the door enough. Crunch's car right now is nasty.
He's doing a good job. Oh, he got the apron pretty good there. He's still going to be able to hold the lead, though. Good job by Crunch, man. He's wheeling the hell out of this thing.
Here comes the move by Killam. Got a big run down the front straightaway.
Oh, got a little bit of a door there from Killam.
Killam to the lead. Jim to 2nd. So our 2 winners this season are 1 and 2. Our 2 picks for this race are 1 and 2. Making us look real smart right now.
It's neither one of us.
One in the grass. I believe that's the Ghost. Saves it.
Work for Ghost. He's having a great race. He finds himself at the back of the field.
Yeah, that front group was 7 cars. It's now down to 5. led by Captain Killam, Big Jim, Sharp, Lieutenant Crunch, and N.R. Lewis.
I don't know if Killam, I know Jimmy checked it there from there, but I don't know how much Jimmy can do that. Moving forward, looks like Killam got a little tight off of 4. Not trying to get into that bite. That'll allow that bottom to open up. Killam's got to be careful moving forward. Ooh, Jimmy a little loose off too. Gander running the outside. Killam should be able to pull the 3 back by the 9.
Sharp looking to the outside, opens the door for his teammate Crunch. Crunch is going to make his way through with Lewis in tow. Sharp falls back to 5th. That second group is catching these guys with them racing, though.
Yeah, I think if you're this first group, you probably want to get together and try to track away from these guys. Especially the one-stop race.
Jim skims the apron. Checks them all up. Lewis takes 3rd.
If that second group, Gander, you got 5 guys, man, you got to figure it out.
Yep.
Get lined up, work together, push up to that front group. Yep. It's possible. You just got to figure it out.
The fall back here. It's led by LD Allen. Got you already heard right there behind him in 7th. TK270 coming. Allen washes up. The Ghost is in this group. Joe's going to take point.
Kebro is spun around. He's on pit road, I think.
Oh, Allen and Joe can't afford to do this for very long. If I'm Allen, I might just let him go here. Allen running the very high line. That's the Larson line up there.
I think Kebro's trying to bring a caution out of this.
Kebro right here on the back straightaway. Keeps it low. Back up into the racetrack. Getting back up to speed now into number 20. Might be helping his teammate here try to catch the front group. Let's Hurd go by. I think that's what he's going to do, is try to help push his teammate up to this front pack. Hurd is up to 6th place. Got some work to do, though, with the front 5 all single file.
Yeah, this front 5. To me, if you're in this front 5, you want to push these guys. You want to try to get as far away from that second back as you can. Maybe work on a pit strategy. If you're in a bike party with these 5, try to, you know what I'm saying, work together, break away from these guys, and settle the race between you 5.
The roles have reversed. This front group is starting to look good. The second group now is all sorts of disjointed. They need to get back in line here if they want to catch these front guys, have any shorter shot at winning this race. Kebro loose off of turn 4 through the grass. Everybody's made their way around. All right, so we've got a front group of 5. We've got Joe by himself, and then we've got a group of 4 cars. Right here with Kebro a lap down and Ballstick just behind. Joe in the pits. So Joe is the first of the drivers to hit pit lane. I'm guessing he wouldn't pit unless he's in his windows. Here comes Killam ducking low. Lewis ducks low. They might be pitting this time by. They are the first of the leaders to pit.
All right.
Does Killam keep it straight this time? Yes, he does. Clean entry for Killam.
Yeah, Killam won't make the same mistake twice.
And the whole second group is in. Everybody. Allen's in. Ball stick, Lewis.
Everybody can't make it from here, Gator.
Ghost, Kevin.
I don't think we have a problem with fuel and or tires from here.
Oh, interesting. They have made it work. So Joe pitted a lap early.
Sharp with the 24 crunch spinning around on entry pit road.
Oh,
Sharp with a
man.
beautiful entry. Sharp passed the 3 car there on entry.
Looks like Sharp had enough fuel to hit pit lane this time around. Tough luck for Lieutenant Crunch there.
I think Killam's going to be able to pull out. Oh, man, great pit stop for Killam. Entry and exit. He's going to pull about 3-4 car lengths ahead of Lewis.
So how much does that extra lap of tires help Hurd here? And here he goes around this second group of cars. Is it enough to catch the front pack? It doesn't look like it.
This is where we get into not much is about draft, but much about the driver hitting his marks, man. These guys now, air, you're not close enough to the guy in front of you, you get a lot of draft. Can you hit your marks? Can you pull away from these guys?
Comes
Killam,
Killam.
I think he's in the catbird seat.
Yep, Killam is going to resume the lead of the race here after pit stop cycled through. So Killam back to the front. Sharp is going to cycle into second place. Lewis right there for third.
Crunch is out of gas down the back straightaway, Gator.
Oh, if he doesn't make it to pit lane, it's going to be game over for Crunch. He's trying to wiggle his car there.
Stop doing that, Crunch.
It's not going to pick up anything here in the
he's
game.
Just coast it, baby.
If he doesn't make it back, that's game over for Crunch.
I'll stick with him. You watch the field.
No way Crunch makes it back around. His night's going to be over with. We do have a battle for the lead, though. Front 3 breakaway. Sharp and Lewis are right there with Killam. Jim and Joe, a couple of the stage 1 favorites here, just behind these guys. Can Jim run down a single lane of cars again? We're about to find out as Sharp looks underneath Killam for the lead. Jim will run him down if they keep doing this. Crunch there, stopped in turn 3. We saw Jim run down a pack of 4 cars last week at Atlanta. Can he do the same here at Texas? He's inching ever closer to these guys.
Yeah, Crunch's big screen. He's parked up.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunate for Crunch. He had a fast car tonight. Up front for a lot of it.
That was Crunch. I'd park it there and enjoy the rest of the race.
Got a good view there of turn 3 and 4. Take us a snapshot there, Crunch, from the action.
3-car breakaway.
Jim right now about 7 to 8 tenths behind. It hasn't really changed here in the last lap or 2 as he tries to hunt these guys down. Sharp right now is your leader. NARL Lewis in second place, Captain Killam in third. I'm watching Jim right now, seeing if he can do the same thing that he did at Atlanta. He loses a bit on the straightaway due to the draft, but he gains it back in the corner. He's going to be close to that draft now. Be coming up on, check here, once Jim's stream cycles through. We're on 22 to go.
Long way to go, Gator, especially.
Yeah.
I think Joe's kind of out to lunch maybe there. He's kind of too far from the front pack, too, ahead of the backpack behind. So I think, you got to hear if you're Jimmy. I think he's already catching up. Jimmy's going to definitely catch his front back.
He's trying everything he can do to pick up a little bit of draft there. He's only half a second behind. And with that entry and Killam missing it, he's going to get the draft now.
He's going to catch him here.
Are we seeing a bit of deja vu here, Williams?
I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see, Gator. I think if Jim and Killam get hooked up here, I think you might see a little of outside of the teamwork coming into play here.
Yeah, Jim's got that draft now. that four-car battle for the win.
He's going to be there. 21 laps to go, man. Day one does get ready to open.
Killam and Jim have both won this season. Lewis won 4 times last season. Ballstick's around out of turn 2. Not going to bring out a caution. But Sharp, he's in a long winless drought. He's got to be the hungriest of these 4 drivers. What will he do to pick up a win?
Francis officially took it to pit road.
These guys are all on top of each other right now. Under a blanket you can throw on these 4 cars. Watching Captain Killam here as he rides about a half a lane up from the rest of these guys. We saw that at Atlanta as well. I don't know if it's just because of how aero-sensitive these cars are or what, but he seems to make that a trend. Maybe his car turns a little bit better.
Yeah, not sure here. The win is definitely going to come down between these 4. Lewis is having a hard time getting straight. Killam's going to go below him here.
Lewis did get loose out of turn 2. Killam's going to try to take advantage. He's going to be able to do so. Lewis getting loose out of 4. Killam up to 2nd, move Jim to 3rd. Lewis back to 4th. These guys have a 4-second gap over 5th place. Who is plumbed these pipes? Allen 6th, goes 7th. Joe has fallen back to 8th. These guys have gotten around him. Kevin 9th. Kev Brode 10th. Ballstick 11th. Crunch and Nick out of the race. 16 to go. Crunch was fast tonight. He had one of Gator's race-winning cars.
Gas starting to send equipment over to RKR. Wouldn't you like to know?
No.
We got 15 to go here.
I just missed it, so I have to wait for next time around. But yeah, it's going to be right around 15 to go.
Yeah, 15.
Jim taking a peek. Killam going to leave the door open. Jim doesn't take it though. Killam slots back in.
Killam, here he comes for the lead.
Yep.
Killam.
Making that move right now on Sharp. Not waiting until later in the race. We were on
Sharp
14 to go.
Sharp tried to move down, maybe side draft or give him a little door to check him up.
Jim going to follow Killam. Lewis going to follow Sharp. Jim had to check up there into 3, missed his entry just a little bit. Sharp not able to duck back down. Jim clips the apron. That was close. Sharp hung tough there on the outside lane, but he's going to duck back in 4th.
Yeah, he hung it as long as he could here.
Right now, Killam to the front, Jim to 2nd, Lewis to 3rd. Oh, Killam clips the apron. That opens the door for Jim. Ballstick in the pits. Jim to the front. Lewis misses his line.
Lewis misses. Can that Killam get down there?
Oh, that got close. Oh, Lewis loose. Killam in the wall. Was that? I don't know if that looked really weird. Almost like a little bit of lag. That was really weird looking.
This is going to be wild, man.
Not too much time lost, though. They're all still right here.
If Lewis moves up, this moves Sharp to bottom. Interesting. 11 to go here, Gator.
It's coming down to it.
Oh, as Lewis gets big fence there. That's going to eliminate Lewis from it.
That might. Yeah, he's going to fall out of the draft, it looks like. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for Mr. Lewis here. Might have some damage as well. He is definitely out of the draft. So we're down to 3. Jim, Sharp, kill him. 2 winners this season and a long winless drought right here in the top 3. Who is it going to be tonight at Texas Motor Speedway? The North American eRacing League's O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 as Jim gets loose.
It looked like Sharp got a little bit of the bite there as well. All 3 of these guys driving their brains out.
They all won it. We're less than 10 to go. We are on 9 to go here tonight. Coming up on lap traffic, Kev Bro, a couple seconds ahead. Out of turn 4 once again. 8 to go. The 3, the 9, and the 14 all duking it out for a win. Big Jim looking to go back to back in very similar fashion.
Yeah, now he's got Sharp. So looks like both of them got loose here. Kills up and running the outside. Kill got the fences skosh here.
Gonna have to wait for another opportunity.
7 to go. Coming back to 6 laps to go. This is going to be wild. Looks like Kebro in front of the leaders there.
Who wants it the most? Whose car is handling the best right now? They're on old tires. Jim really hugs the bottom out of 4. Dove it into turn 1. Sharp kind of arced it in a little bit more. Might have a better run off of 2. Will he look here? No, he gets loose.
So Jimmy's giving him the outside here. Jimmy at Atlanta, he broke the draft every time down the back straightaway. Here he's giving Sharp the outside.
But because of that, he misses his entry into 3. Really had to check up, so Sharp's right now on his back bumper. All up on it. Gonna look here into 1.
I don't think he's gonna have, he might have a run. Looks like Killam goes to the outside with Jim.
Sharp and Jim, side by side.
Does Killam make it 3 wide?
Killam does make it 3 wide. Oh, he ducked back in.
I think twice of it.
Sharp right on the quarter panel, but Jim defends. Holds him off yet again. Holy moly, what a race we're seeing tonight. We are coming to 3 to go next time by. Jim running a lane lower again.
Yeah,
cannot make a mistake.
Play the bottom.
Oh, he does make a mistake. Here comes Sharp, forcing his way through.
Killam's going to push Sharp up through here.
3 to go.
Now Sharp's going to try to play full defense.
Kill him through for second. Sharp hasn't won in so long. Can he get it done? He defends Killam all the way to the white line.
Run at the top.
Jim around the high side, passes Killam.
Jim's going to lose his momentum here, coming back to 2 to go.
Jim still outside of Killam. Going to relinquish that spot now. Will lap traffic play a factor? He's right there.
I hope not. Bill's going to lay back here, hopefully try to get a run. We got us a little high here.
Through turn 4 for the penultimate time tonight. Sharp sees the white flag waving. 1 to go here. Texas. Kebro gets out of the way. Can Sharp hold him off? Killam misses his entry. That might be all she wrote for Sharp. Can't Killam get back to him enough to give him a bump. No, he does not. Sharp's got to hold it out of 4.
Good job by Sharp here.
Sharp does it. He ends the winless drought. Sharp wins at Texas.
Wow.
Killam gets second. Big Jim third. What a race.
Hell of a race.
What a freaking race tonight. Great finishes in all 3 stages. Sharp in the pink Hooters car gets it done. Oh, I can't wait for this interview. You know he's going to be pumped.
Yeah, he is.
He is going to be pumped. You got to go all the way back to season 2 at Watkins Glen to find Sharp's last Cup Series win. And he gets that monkey off his back early on here in season number 4.
I will add him to the mic party so you do not have to leave our blue screen.
Incredible racing we saw here tonight at Texas.
That
was
race.
Awesome.
The whole time. Insane.
So I go find Sharp's car while we wait for him to join the party. There it is. As we are joined by our race winner here tonight, Sharp. It's been such a long time. You get it done here in the 3rd race of season 4. I can hear you're out of breath. How you feeling, man?
What a battle, man. I don't know what to say right now. I mean, that was incredible. Big props to Jim and Williams and Lewis. I'm so sorry to Lewis there. I got a little bit arrow tied, and then I got loose, and I just barely clipped him there. I'm sorry to him, but man, what a race! It was running the back of my mind just so long since Watkins Glen season 2, and opportunity was there and held on. Man, what a race!
Incredible racing all throughout the night. There you are sitting after pit stops with 4 drivers. 2 of them have already won a race this season. The other one won 4 races last season. And then there's you. In the midst of the longest winless drought of your NARL career, I mean, you had to have been the hungriest. What were you able to do to capitalize on all the others' mistakes and be able to bring it home to victory lane tonight?
Oh, yeah, it was on the back of my mind. Just been so long. I've had some opportunities last season that I threw away, self-imposed errors, or just not in the right position tonight. The car was great. I mean, obviously everyone was struggling loose off. I was as well, but just enough grip left in the car at the end to hold on. And, man, it was just I was trying to set Jim up, and he hit the apron just one time, and I bumped him just a little bit just to make the gap and had to take it. And when Killam was coming, I was just trying to hit my marks as best I can and had a little bit of room on that last lap, and I just wanted to make it out of turn 4 one more final time, and I was able to do it. It's a relief, and it's exhilarating at the same time. I'm so thrilled, not only for me but for RKR as well.
Yeah, you just bring up RKR. Last season was sort of a disappointment for you in some regards. You didn't get that win. You did make the playoffs, so that was a positive. But then you move over to season 4, you join RKR, and it seems like just by you joining RKR, the whole Cup Series program has just been on rails to start the season. I mean, are you getting some extra practice in, working together? How's it coming together to get all these cars up in the front of the field?
Oh, the communication is definitely top-notch with these guys. Everybody's on the same page and, testing out different setups and whatnot, best in-race adjustments. It's all been coming together. I know we're only 3 races in, but I really like what I see out of these guys. You know, Kelvin had a pretty complete race there. Finally, the connection looked solid. Crunch, Nick was running up front before he lagged out, and Crunch unfortunately ran out of fuel, so he was out of contention. But overall, 3 races in, running very solidly, and we're hoping that it'll continue through the rest of the season.
All right, well, I got my booth mate Williams in here with me. Williams, what you got for our race winner, Sharp?
I don't have much, man. I don't really have a question. Just congratulations, good win. Hell of a drive, man. I know that had to be intense as hell. So good job holding them guys off, and I don't have much. I'm glad you saved enough fuel to get to the end of this thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, Atlanta, but definitely had enough this time. So, and just enough car left at the end. That was just amazing there. Again, props to Killam and Jim and Lewis. It could have gone to any of those three other guys as well, and they ran me very cleanly, very respectfully there. I really do appreciate the good racing behind them.
Well, Sharp, those nerves had to have been going there in those last few laps. How were you able to hang on to it?
Just trying to stay calm on the pressure. I mean, obviously you got one of the, quite a few of the best in this series. You got a Final Four and Lewis. Killam's resume speaks for itself. Jim is a high pedigree driver. I mean, all these guys, any one of them could have won. So, I feel like I'm still trying to prove myself because I went winless last year, and now I kind of have the monkey off my back. So now it's like, okay, I got one under my belt. Let's go get some more.
All right, man. Well, it's been a while since you've been able to have this, but the floor is yours. Who you want to give a shout-out to?
Oh, man, it's been a minute. RKR guys, man, all of the guys on our program, Cup guys, TK Kelvin for bringing me across, Crunch, Nick, Ghost is an affiliate. I know he's not exactly a team member, but props to him for also helping us out. Trying to remember everybody here. I think we got Ubi, Dalton, Kronks, Dalton, and John McAvoy and Mackard as well. Of course, you guys up in the booth for broadcasting for us, Gator and Williams. Appreciate your time for that as well. And the Cup Series as a whole. What a race we put on tonight there. I hope everybody who tuned in tonight really enjoyed the show.
Absolutely. Hell of a race y'all put on tonight. Congratulations once again. We will see you in 1 week, next Thursday at Phoenix Raceway. Good job.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out, guys. We'll call you.
Sharp, before you leave, hopefully you enjoy some gumbo for the 500 on Sunday.
No doubt. You best believe I'm fixing to make me a
big old pot of gumbo.
A big old pot of gumbo. Best believe it.
I'm probably going to start a gumbo Sunday morning, too, because it's supposed to be cold as hell here. Good job, brother. Good win.
Go Tigers.
That, man. Go Tigers, indeed. All right, guys. Thank y'all.
Take it easy. If we can get old Captain Killam up in here, runner-up finisher tonight. You know what? Go ahead and throw Jim in here, too. Why not? They were all up there battling for the win. As I need to go find Killam's car. He runs the Stewart throwback. Right there. Captain Killam, your runner-up finisher tonight. Finished first in the Daytona 500, his first career NARL 500 win. Backs that up after a pretty rough race at Atlanta with a second place tonight. Killam, it didn't come easily, but you had a chance there at the end. How you feeling after a runner-up tonight?
I mean, I'll take second after being 2 laps down, so...
Yeah, you had a fast car there in Stage 1. Looked like you had some problems getting on pit road. And then Stage 2, you just got collected in something that wasn't your own making. But you battled back, like you said, 2 laps down to have a chance at the end. Is there anything you could have done differently in those final laps to try to separate yourself from Jim, Sharp, and Lewis?
I'm not sure, really. I know on the last couple laps I kind of drove it too hard on entry, which gave Sharp a big gap. Congrats to him, by the way. So maybe if I wouldn't have done that, maybe if I'd have moved on him a little sooner than I did. But I was playing it cautious because I was just happy to be up there, if that makes sense.
We mentioned that in the broadcast.
Yeah. My luck was not working in my favor, so I didn't want to press it too hard.
Yeah, we said you were in quite the hurry to get to the front so you didn't have to deal with the stuff in the back. And got to the front quickly, you did, and you had a chance at the end. I guess that's all you can ask for. Good run tonight. I'll toss it over to your team owner, Williams. Williams, what you got?
Yeah, I was happy you got back up there, too, to be completely biased with you. I seen you were overdriving, like there, maybe coming down to the last lap, maybe next to the last lap, when you kind of had a shot at Sharp. Did you overdrive the entry? If you did, why? What could you have done different?
So the answer is yes. I overdrove entry, which gave him a gap. But every decent pass I had made that race, I had backed off the guy in front of me and got somewhat of a run through the corner. So that was kind of my strategy. But when you let him get ahead of you a little bit far, so you can get a run on him and then overdrive the entry, you don't get to close the gap back up. And that's kind of what happened. and that sucks. But like I said, I'm still happy to get second after that series of events.
Absolutely. Well, Killam, you're pretty regular up here in the booth. You know you get this spotlight here at the end of the interview. Apparently NASCAR is calling the teams and drivers back to their cars for Duel 2, so make the shout out quick. Who you want to give a shout out to here?
TJR, everybody in that. Big Jim pulling out another good race too. Congrats
Absolutely.
to him. Sharp with his win. I think, is that his first win on an oval track?
On an oval in the Cup Series, yes sir.
All right, well that's good on him. So, and that's it.
All right, Killam. Either go watch the Duel number 2, have some fun with that, or might see you over on COD, I suppose. So have a good night, buddy. Congratulations on your P2 finish.
All right, appreciate it.
Jim is invited.
All right, we'll see if he joins in here real quick before we shut down the broadcast. As Captain Killam does leave the party. Man, easily the best race of the season so far of any series, I do believe. The Cup Series put on a heck of a show here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway, and they absolutely came to play. As I go to check fastest lap times, all custom times. As we're now joined in the chat by Big Jim. Big Jim, we wanted to throw you in here because it was a heck of a battle between you, Lewis, Killam, and Sharp. Almost a little bit of deja vu from Atlanta. You ran down those guys from by yourself after pit stops from a second back and put yourself in contention to win. How'd you do it?
Oh man, just again like last time at Atlanta, like you mentioned, just everybody was battling up there. But before we get to that, I just want to say how much fun that race really was at Texas of all places. I mean, stage 1 with Joe was a ton of fun. Stage 2 with, I guess, just everybody in general, and then that last stint, that was a ton of fun at a place I didn't think it was possible.
Well, y'all made it possible, and it ended up being the best race of the season, in my opinion, of any series here in the NARL, at Texas nonetheless. So you guys put on a heck of a show. What more did your car need to be able to get the win tonight?
A more competent driver is what I needed. I hit the apron there in 3 and 4, washed up the track, didn't want to chop off anyone's nose, so I went to the back. I tried working that outside a little bit. That wasn't there. It never is. But I tried a bonsai move down there on, I think it was Sharp's door. It just dropped off. So yeah. I did what I could. I just lost a little bit of concentration there in 3 and 4.
All right. Well, I'll toss it over to Williams now. Williams, what you got for Jim?
I don't have anything. Duel's getting ready to go rolling. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Oh, crap, you're right.
Yeah.
Get the hell off of here. Let's go watch some racing.
All right, Jim.
Let's do it.
Teams and drivers are being called to their cars here for Duel number 2. So quick shout out. Who you want to give it to?
Let's give a shout out to everybody in the Cup Series for a good race. I enjoyed all of it.
Absolutely. It was an impressive race. As I'm going to slide through these legal notes here real quick. Next time you see the Cup Series guys in action, they are off Monday. So next Thursday is their next scheduled race. They will be at Phoenix Raceway. Before then, you'll have the Xfinity Series is off Sunday. So next race should be Tuesday in the Truck Series. And they yeah, and they will also be at Phoenix Raceway. So we'll have like a little Phoenix run here next week, and that's what we got on the schedule next week for all 3 series. So Tuesday, Trucks, Phoenix. Wednesday, Xfinity, Phoenix. Thursday, Cup, Phoenix. Those are your next 3 heat races in NARL. Plus the PC2 Series Saturday night at Red Bull Ring. So make sure to check that out as well. So for Mr. Williams, my name's Gator Mike. Go watch those duels. They're about to start back up. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. To all my gnarly ones out there, stay safe. We'll catch you next time.